Colin Farrell has described my next guest as a great actor and a great human being. You may know him as the baby-faced cat killer from Love, Hate, but on the international stage, his star is rising in movies such as Dunkirk with Cillian Murphy and The Killing of a Sacred Deer with Colin Farrell and Nicole Kidman. So it's great to welcome to the show tonight, Barry Keoghan.
I'm on my way, I'm making it big time. I gotta make it show up big time. So much larger than life.
There's the nanny there.
Who are you pointing at?
The nanny there.
The nanny's there. We'll talk to her in a second. She's sitting there going, don't point at me like that. We'll talk to her. How are you doing?
Good, yeah.
You're on a good run at the moment,
I'm on the late.
Yeah.
I watch this every Friday.
Good man.
Getting nervous, you know
Well,
what I
don't
mean?
be nervous at all.
No, I'm not nervous.
Doesn't he look sharp, in fairness to him? I like your gear tonight.
Yeah, Louis Copeland.
Did the honours.
Let's give them that shout out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the nice pocket square and the whole thing. It's all going on. I like that. Good style. Your story for us, at least in the acting side of things, started with an ad in a shop. Is that right?
Yeah,
What happened?
It was, an open audition. You know, I was with the lads and I was like, I seen it in the window. I was like, well, take that number. I just seen money. And, you know, you get off school and whatever. I was like, I'm good at pretending, you know. I know how to, I can do that on screen. So I took the number and I rang it. And rang it for a good while. And Mark O'Connor was the director.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I need to get finance. I'm like, what's finance? I don't know what any of that means, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, but can I be in a movie? And he's like, yeah, wait till I get finance, all that. So he brought me along to the audition. And then just got a small part then. Yeah, you know?
And it kicked off from then, because then we saw you in Love, Hate, obviously. That's where I first would have seen you, working alongside Nidji and the rest of the gang.
Nidge and the gang.
Yeah, was that for kind of a breakthrough in Ireland, at least, for you then, that bit?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was a fan of it. You know, me and my auntie, we'd watch it and we'd stay up and watch the box sets. And so when this came along, I was like, I want to be on that. You know, I can do that. Yeah. I know how to do that.
Where did the confidence come from that you say, I can do that, I'm able for that?
I don't know. Confidence, just...
Self-belief?
Yeah, and a kind of a nothing to lose attitude.
Yeah, OK.
You know?
Well, we have a little look at you in Love, Fate, just to remind ourselves. It's a great clip, because it reminds me how brilliant, A, you were in it, and B, the whole programme was. Here's Barry in action.
You gonna tell me how your man is? Took the contract out on me?
Not right.
You're with your man, is it?
No. Well, wherever, you know. Wherever the money is.
I owe you for keeping your mouth shut down. You gonna tell me how it is?
Can I go?
You got balls. Come back to me if you grow a bleeding brain. Then go on, fuck off.
Yeah. There you are. As only Nidge can say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, so that's where it kicked off in the Irish sense. Can I ask you, Barry, about this list that you wrote at one point? Yeah. How old were you when you wrote the list?
I mean, it's a list of everything. You know, the law of attraction, all of that. I didn't even read that. I had this list of things I wanted to do. I had a list of directors I wanted to work with, and I mean, I had nothing at this stage. I have on the list, like, I wanted to buy a wolf. I wanted to buy an eagle. You know, I had a Mercedes, all this, like, you know. Yeah. And
what directors did you write down?
Directors, I had Chris Nolan, who I worked with. I had about 10. I had Lenny Abrahamson. I had Bart Layton, Yorgos Lanthimos. And I brought this to the agents when I met them in America, and I was like, they were like, so, what do you want to do, you know? This is not the American accent.
Yeah.
But they're like, so, what do you hope to do? I was like, yeah, I have this list, you know. I sat back in a chair like this, like, in my Air Max. I have this list. I was like, yeah, I want to work with these directors, and I gave it to them. And then over the next couple of months, like, that came true. You know?
It all happened because you ended up working with Christopher Nolan on
Yorgos,
Dunkirk.
Yeah, on Dunkirk.
Yeah, I mean, Dunkirk, you're in that. That was one of the great movies of last year. Yeah. You're working very closely with, was it Mark Rylance in that?
Yeah, and Cillian. I dive an elbow on that. Spoiler, sorry. But, I mean, to dive an elbow in a war movie, it's a bit, you know.
Yeah, of all the things.
At least shoot me or something, like, you know.
But you're there. I mean, that must have been quite a set to be on, because they were recreating these magnificent scenes from World War II.
I mean, when you sign up to a Christopher Nolan movie,
yeah,
you know you're in for something. he had there was this he was queuing these there's 3 Spitfires left in the world.
Yeah.
And they got them for the shoot, and he was queuing them, and it'd take about half an hour to turn the airplanes wherever around. And I remember I was coming towards us, and you're shooting on a big, huge film camera, IMAX. And he said, "All right, here we go." And I got caught in the moment so much that when they came towards me, they were so low. I was like, "Fucking hell!" And he was like, "We're rolling." I was like, "Oh, sorry." Cue the planes again.
Cue the planes again. Because you were caught in it.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because it's so big.
It's an air show, like, you know.
Yeah. Except you're at work.
I'm at work, you know. So.
The Killing of the Sacred Deer. Let me ask you about that. You're with Colin Farrell now at this stage,
Yeah.
and Nicole Kidman. And when you're sharing screen time with these guys,
Yeah.
do you learn from them, or are you on a level with them, or what are you doing, or what are you thinking?
I mean, Colin is just, you know, he's unreal. I really mean that as a person, you know what I mean? I mean, I always said they don't give advice, the good ones. You know, you watch and learn.
Yeah.
You watch how they talk to people and how they thank everyone on set when they leave.
Yeah.
And these were little things I was picking up. And,
They're important things, aren't they?
You know, but how to be human.
Yeah.
Um,
Not to lose the run of yourself.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and he kept me in track, like, you know, and he's very good to me.
He's good, and he's a big fan of yours. He always says nice things about you behind your back, which is good news.
Yeah.
We've got a scene from that film. I want to show it to people at home this scene largely because it
Is
shows.
it the one where Nicole Kidman kisses me feet?
Hang on a second. Can we get the scene
You
where?
should have showed that. I mean, whoever thought you'd be able to say Nicole Kidman kissed me feet? You know what I mean?
How did that feel?
That was. I mean, I was like, do what you want. Like, I was tied up. Do you know what I mean? Stop. I'm gonna cut that bit out, right?
We're live, Barry. Yeah.
Yes, we're live.
You're not in America now. We'll talk to your granny now about Nicole Kidman's feet. Or your feet. No, we'll get to that in a second. I do want to take that scene because here you are. Like, we showed you a little clip from Love, Hate and so on. But it's been pretty meteoric, the rise. Now you're sharing the screen with Colin Farrell and Nicole Kidman. Just a little flavour of that. Watch this. From Great, yeah. That's great stuff. Great stuff. I mean, do you still get a kick out of seeing that? Do you know?
I do, yeah. I mean, if anyone's seen The Lobster, you know,
Saw Lobster,
there's a scene in that where I'm like, you know, I've got more chest hair than you, like to Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And he just does that, you know, and we done that about 20 times because I kept breaking my heart laughing. I was like, I can't. I'm like, you know what I mean? He delivers it in such the film, like, you know, it's a certain tone he does it.
Yeah, that's the style of the director, I suppose, as well. A little bit about yourself. You're from Summerhill in Dublin.
So are you, I heard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Tell them, Ryan.
My grandfather was born, actually.
There you go.
So we can talk to your granny about that later on. You were born there, but growing up, not easy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about your mum? You sent a lovely Instagram about her.
Yeah. My mother, you know, the drugs hit the area. Affected all the families, and she was one of them that got caught. So, you know, we went into foster care, and the families were good to us that we went to, and went to a few of them. And whoever looked after us, like Mary Payne, her name was, Daughters of Charity.
And how many homes would you have gone into down through the years?
13.
13 in total.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But I understand you had a very positive experience in the foster home.
Yeah, every family was good to us, you know.
You were with
as a kid, you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, you get attached to, like, you know, you get attached and then boom, oh, let's move over here, and then let's move over. You know what I mean? So.
It's a lot of moving around.
I don't have a hometown. That's what I'm saying. I mean, yes, I do. Somehow.
Yeah, of course.
No, but yeah, it's a weird one.
You said us. You mean you and your
my brother,
your brother, and were you kept together all the time?
They kept us together, which was great. So.
And you say it's a weird one. What do you mean?
I mean, as a kid, you don't know what's happening. Like, you know, you I don't know. You don't know what's happening, and it's only when you get older you can look back and go, you know, you can get a bit of perspective on it.
And how old were you when your mum died? Or were you?
I was living with my nanny at that stage. We were, I think, 12.
Right.
Yeah.
She must have been quite young at that stage.
Yeah, she was very young. She was what? She was 30, 31.
That's desperately sad and too young. Yeah. Too young. But you've fond memories of her. Is that fair to say?
I have great memories of her. Yeah.
You're proud of her.
Yeah, very proud of her. Mm.
She'd be proud of you tonight, I'd say.
Yeah. On the late.
Hey, listen. Good on you. Good on you. So you have Your granny has been mentioned more than Colin Farrell tonight.
She has.
Can we have a look at her and say hello?
There she is over there. Look
Granny,
her up.
how are you?
How
are you doing?
Thank you.
Tell me about this man. How do you feel about him?
Don't tell him about the dirty socks.
No, I love him. I love him.
Are you proud of what he's achieved?
I am, yes. Very proud.
He's come through and he's a good guy.
Yes.
Congratulations to you for bringing him up the way you have, because you've
Yeah.
lots to be proud of. I think that's fair to say.
Well, mostly me and his aunt.
That's your
Yeah.
auntie?
Yeah, Lorraine.
And Lorraine is there too. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to you, Lorraine,
Yeah.
as well. How are you feeling
And
tonight?
Gemma.
And Jem is in there. The three amigos. Okay. Do you ever see yourself as a possible role model then for young people in the
I
community?
mean, just, what I've mentioned there, 13 homes, you know. Yeah, if that was on paper, you kind of go, he's destined to mess up, you know.
Yeah.
But I went against it and didn't dwell on it. Used it as ammunition almost. So, I mean, I hope I inspire younger ones to kind of go, you know, if you're wherever you're into sports, wherever, just go and do something, you know.
You're the second 20-something I've met tonight I'm really impressed by, who despite odds... Laura,
yeah.
Yeah, right, despite odds, is very positive. Like other
Yeah.
people would have taken it, kind of got angry or
you know,
annoyed
you
or
can.
sad.
Yeah, you can, but like, I mean, I just used it. I really did. I used it.
And it's going...
And now I'm representing in the hills.
You are too. So what's the plan? The American Animals?
Yeah.
I watched the trailer for that. I couldn't get a copy of the film yet because it's not out here, obviously. But looking at the trailer, looking at your role in it, and again, you've nailed the American accent.
Yeah.
In the way you did the same with the English accent of Dunkirk, in fairness to you. I've got a feeling about this film, just even from the trailer,
Yeah,
that this is going to take you to another place now.
It is. It's a true story. It's a heist film.
Yeah, that's
entertaining.
great.
Do you know, and it's got, it's unreal. Have you got the trailer there?
Yeah, I have actually. Would we have a look at it?
Bang on,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. All right, it's good stuff. That looks great.
Did you? I just want to point out the flamingos in there.
The flamingos in the clip.
They were like they were the manuscripts they tried to steal.
Yeah, from the library.
Worth 12 million. Look what I've got on tonight.
Ah, come on. Was that a coincidence?
That was a coincidence. Yeah.
No, it's all meant to be.
It's all meant to be,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Well, I have to say, if with your positivity, your skill, and everything that's going on in your world at the moment, I think you're going to be very successful. I want you to come back here when you start winning loads of awards and be a friend of ours, because I've great...
I'll put the Oscar there.
Do that's what I
The
want.
other one there. The other one there.
That's what I want to hear. Barry Keoghan, good man, good work. I like your confidence. I like that a lot. Three of them.
Three of them. Three, yeah.
Okay, I'm good for that.